We've got updates on Lanterns, Thanksgiving 2, and more on the Friday, January 16th edition of Movie News Daily. Let's get into it. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Welcome back into JC's Movies, where you can see all kind of movie and TV show content with me, JC, especially superhero, comedy, and horror. So if those are up your alley and you enjoy movie news, because we're bringing you that every day of the week here, Monday through Friday, be sure to hit that subscribe button so then you can get these videos directly into your feed. Stay up to date on some movie news, especially within those genres. If you're a big fan of those, let's talk some movies together. Come subscribe to the channel. And then if you would, while you're in here, you can also help me out just by hitting that like button. The thumbs up right there will help us a ton. Hit that YouTube algorithm and find more movie and TV show fans like you and me. With that out of the way, let's get into the news here for January 16th. Let's lead off with this from Bloody Disgusting, because I don't know about you guys, but this is one that I've been wondering about where the hell it's been. I know it was on my most anticipated films last year. Thought it was going to come out in 2025. Didn't happen. Sounds like it's still coming, but let's see what Eli Roth has to say here as Bloody Disgusting covers it. As they say, the sequel still has yet to enter production due to scheduling issues. Nevertheless, Eli Roth is confident John Carver will return when the time is right. Eli Roth saying, everybody wants to do it. I'm going to have it locked and loaded, and we'll find a time when we're all available. We'll just go back for a few weeks and have fun. Roth will return to direct from a script he co-wrote with Jeff Rendell. And Eli Roth continues here saying, we're upping the ante, but we're not going to do it with more money. Roth previously teased in the sequel, I want it to be a challenge to pull off, because if I've come up with stuff that I think will make the best kills, then I'm going to do it like I'm never going to make another movie again. So he's talking it up there. I don't know if that's hyperbole or what, but I'd be excited for it because I really liked Thanksgiving. I thought not only did it have sequel potential, but you had potential, slasher franchise stuff here going on maybe. We'll see what happens. I know he's got other things going on, but I'd love to at least get Thanksgiving 2, and hopefully it does still come as he states here. And then from there, we've got some Tom King quotes about the upcoming Lantern series. Really looking forward to this project here from DC. Here is his quote on Kyle Chandler's Hal Jordan in Lanterns. He states, Kyle is so good. When he showed up, he got it the first day. He just occupied the character in a way. He fit it so perfectly. Love to hear that, man. I cannot wait for Lanterns. So there's some thoughts on Kyle Chandler. Good old Eric Taylor now playing Hal Jordan, which is pretty cool. And I think he'll do an awesome job with this role. He's always great in everything you see him in. And then the writer Tom King also says here on Aaron Pierre as John Stewart in Lanterns. We got the John Stewart, Hal Jordan team up in this thing. He says he is John Stewart. The first time I met him, I was like, oh my God, you are a superhero. And I think that's believable, man. I haven't really seen him in anything, but once I seen that he got cast, I did have to watch, the Rebel Ridge movie on Netflix. Incredible. And I was like, I understand why they casted him 100%. He's going to be awesome too, as Hal Jordan. And I think this show is really going to sneak up and surprise some people that don't see it coming, because I think Lanterns is going to be great. And then just because, one of my favorite directors, got to shout out a happy birthday to John Carpenter today, who turned 78. And, Halloween 78, when it came out, and now he's 78 years old. So, had to shout that out for sure. Halloween movie, sharing that on social media. So happy birthday to John Carpenter, which is also the alias I use when I order food, because I don't like to use my real name. Don't ever let them know that I'm coming. I'm John Carpenter. That's who the order's for. And then Culture Crave sharing this one on X. Hopefully some positive news here for movie theaters in the future, even though Netflix is purchasing Warner Brothers. Ted Sarandos of Netflix says, now let's hope he's true to this word here, that they will keep at least 45-day theatrical windows for Warner Brothers movies. He says, we're competitive people. We want to win. I want to win opening weekend, and I want to win the box office. So let's hope that is the case now with Netflix now, getting ready to have the Warner Brothers purchase go through. The theater still remains a priority. Need to keep movie theaters in business. And then we just have some news from Variety here on upcoming projects, as it's a lighter episode here for the Friday edition of Movie News Daily, but still some good stuff in here, I think. And some of the upcoming release dates that we now have set out here is Warner Brothers setting these for several upcoming theatrical titles, including a new IMAX movie from J.J. Abrams. But September 10th, 2026 will be a new Conjuring movie, First Communion, which I'm guessing is going to be a prequel in that franchise now. November 13th, 2026, here is the J.J. Abrams movie. It's called The Great Beyond, and it's got a pretty good cast here. Glenn Powell, Jenna Ortega, Emma Mackey, Merritt Weaver, Samuel L. Jackson, Sophia Canato. February 26, 2027. Then you get Panic Carefully, which is Julia Roberts, Eddie Redmayne, Brian Tyree Henry and company there. And then August 13th, 2027, an untitled Tim Miller project starring Keanu Reeves. So that could be good as well. So some upcoming films from Warner Brothers, some even coming this year. So a J.J. Abrams film now coming out in November. I can't believe there's already another Conjuring movie set to be coming out too. That's pretty crazy. They're turning those things out, aren't they? And then a couple 2027 releases here as we wrap up the January 16th edition of Movie News Daily. So there you have it. Another week of movie news in the books here. Be back with you guys again on Monday, continuing to bring you movie news Monday through Friday here on the channel. Let me know your thoughts on any of the stories we shared today, or if there's any movie news you'd like to shout out in the comments. Like I said, I always enjoy talking movies with you guys. Enjoy those interactions. They help us grow the channel here and find other movie fans like you and me. And I really appreciate you guys tuning into this one, and I will catch you on the next one.